If you are still losing 3 hours every time you sign a new client, just to set up folders, draft welcome emails, and chase down intake forms, I've built an n8n orchestrated workflow, pulling in Perplexity and Claude, that compresses that 3-hour grind into practically 0 minutes of manual labor. Right now, in July 2026, the onboarding tax is officially optional. You're stuck in 2025 if you're still doing it the old way. The 2025 approach to remote work was about finding all-in-one apps, but as of July 2026, we've moved into the era of agentic orchestration. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average employed person works 7.6 hours a day. If you're a remote worker, losing half that day to administrative, shallow work like onboarding is a death sentence for your growth. McKinsey research shows that generative AI has the potential to automate work activities that absorb 60 to 70% of an employee's time today. We aren't just using AI to chat anymore. As the CEO of Atlassian noted, this is the year AI moves beyond chat into natural product experiences, where the interface disappears entirely. The first question I always get is, why not just use Zapier? n8n wins for remote workers who want to save both time and serious money. n8n is an open-source platform that gives you the flexibility of code without requiring you to be a senior developer. We're seeing a shift where n8n is the preferred choice for high-performance stacks because it handles multi-step, complex loops that legacy tools just can't touch. By using n8n, you avoid the per-task pricing that makes onboarding 500 leads a month prohibitively expensive. To cut my onboarding to zero, I built a custom script node in n8n that acts as my agency's nervous system. Step 1. The trigger is a Stripe payment, or a Typeform submission. Step 2. The script calls the Perplexity API to research the client's latest news. Step 3. It uses Claude to draft a hyper-personalized project roadmap. This setup moves us from playing with AI to actual execution. Instead of searching for data, which McKinsey says takes knowledge workers 1 day each work week, the AI brings the context to you. If this workflow is saving you time, hit like. It helps more remote workers find this. In his book Co-Intelligence, Ethan Mollick describes the AI as a coworker and coach. In my onboarding script, I don't just ask Claude to be an assistant. I use a system prompt that defines it as a senior operations manager. This agent reviews the client's intake data against my brand guidelines, stored in a RAG knowledge base. It identifies red flags, like a budget mismatch or a vague deadline, and alerts me in Slack before I even start the project. This uses harness engineering to ensure the AI doesn't just do the work, but does it at a senior level. The idea of doing this manually will soon be seen as a total waste of human capital. The real power of this automation isn't just speed. It's the quality of the expert output. Research from the NBER proves that access to these generative AI assistants increases productivity by 14% on average. But here is the kicker for freelancers. For novice or low-skilled workers, the jump is 34%. My n8n script disseminates the best practices of a veteran project manager across every single onboarding session. It creates the Notion workspace. It invites the client. It sets up the first async stand-up. This allows you to perform like a much larger agency while maintaining a solopreneur overhead. Is it 100% perfect? Not quite. We still have to acknowledge the reliability gap. The best AI models still fail 1 in 5 complex accounting or logic tasks. This is why my n8n flow includes a human in the loop step. The script drafts the documents, then sends a review link to my Slack. I spend 2 minutes clicking approve instead of 3 hours typing from scratch. Currently, 50% of employed people with a bachelor's degree or higher are working from home, and the ones who thrive are the ones who act as the architect of their systems, not the manual laborers. According to McKinsey, generative AI represents a $2.6 to $4.4 trillion annual productivity opportunity. To stay competitive, you have to reclaim your day for deep work. By automating your onboarding with n8n, you're not just using a tool. You're building a proprietary AI operating system for your business. This allows you to focus on the awe-inspiring creative work that actually connects with clients and drives revenue. Don't be the person still manually setting up folders by hand next year. Build your machine now, and let it work for you while you focus on what matters. You just learned how to turn a 3-hour onboarding slog into a practically 0-minute automated win. This is how we win back our time as remote workers. Next week, I'm breaking down that same n8n stack, rebuilt for client offboarding, so you close out projects as fast as you open them. Subscribe so you don't miss that workflow drop, and I'll see you in the next one.